Welcome back, constant reader. This time I'm in front of the Stephen King bookshelf, and I've got a new Stephen King for you. I'm going to be reviewing Stephen King short story collection, You Like It Darker. This book is 502 pages and contains 12 stories. The first story is Two Talented Bastards. Two men grew up together and run the town dump in Harlow, Maine. They become rich and famous in their middle age. One a writer, the other a painter, and everyone wonders at their success, including the writer's son, who discovers a fantastic secret to their success after their deaths. I rate this one a 5 out of 5. The second story is Fifth Step. An elderly man sits on a park bench in Central Park reading his paper when a young man sits down beside him and tells him he is an alcoholic and needs help with his fifth step in AA, which is confessing his wrongs to her. The elderly man is in for a surprise on the final confession. I rate this one a 5 out of 5. The third story is Willie Weirdo. A strange 10-year-old boy who is fascinated with death watches his grandfather slowly die. I rate this one a 3 out of 5. The fourth story is Danny Coughlin's Bad Dream. A school janitor has a dream of a murdered woman buried behind an old Texaco service station, and an arm is sticking out of the makeshift grave, and a dog is eating on the hand and arm. Danny can't shake the dream and ends up driving to the abandoned Texaco and finds his dream is true. He makes an anonymous call to the police, but it is soon discovered that he is the caller. The Kansas Bureau of Investigation questions Danny, and he becomes the prime suspect in the murder. And one of the KBI agents becomes obsessed with finding Danny guilty, no matter what it takes. And I rate this one a 5 out of 5. The fifth story is Finn. A boy named Finn, who has had bad luck since birth, is taken captive by mistake and tortured for information he doesn't have. I rate this one a 3 out of 5. The sixth story is On Slide In Road. A family takes the grandpop to see his dying sister and tells them of a shortcut, and they end up stuck in the ditch. Two men help them get out of the ditch and then rob them, and grandpop ain't as useless as his son thinks. I rate this one a 5 out of 5. The seventh story is Red Screen. A detective interviews a man who killed his wife because he said aliens had her body. I rate this one a 4 out of 5. The eighth story is the Turbulence Expert. A man hired by an unknown source to keep planes from crashing during turbulence is looking for a replacement. I rate this one a 4 out of 5. The ninth story is Lori. An old man, recently widower, spends lonely days until his sister brings him a puppy that he doesn't want. And the puppy puts a spark back in the old man's life. I rate this one a 4 out of 5. The 10th story is Rattlesnake. 48 years after his son Tad died of being trapped in a broken down Ford Pinto and attacked by a rabid St. Bernard named Cujo, Vic Trenton's wife Donna has died. And he goes to Florida to a friend's house to spend some time trying to recuperate from his loss. While there, he meets an elderly woman who pushes a empty baby tram for twins everywhere she goes. Years before, she had lost her twins to multiple rattlesnake bites, and she thinks they are in the tram. After only meeting Allie twice, Vic finds her dead, and she leaves him everything she has in a handwritten will. But Vic gets more than he could tolerate. I rate this one a 5 out of 5. The 11th story is The Dreamers. A man takes a job with a scientist experimenting on dreams and unleashes something terrifying. Out of 5. The 12th and final story is The Answer Man. A young man starting out in life with a fiancée and a new law degree during the Great Depression sees a sign on the side of the road, The Answer Man, 2 miles. He stops and asks the man about life's questions, and they turn out right. After serving in World War II, having a son, and a successful law practice, he sees the Answer Man again. This time the answers are right, but the questions are wrong. Now an elderly old man, he has most of his answers already when he sees the Answer Man, except some everyone will have. I rate this one a 5 out of 5. Overall, I rate this collection a 4 out of 5. Stephen King proves again he's still the king of horror in this new collection. I highly recommend it. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, comment with your thoughts on this book or any others, any of these stories. Thanks to all my viewers and subscribers, and until next time, keep reading.